Is why your neuropathy won't go away. Okay, this might look gross, but trust me, you black gunk.
Is that me or you?
Me.
It's my son. He's always, some of these guys always linked to my earphones.
Indeed. Don't you ever forget that. What's going on, people?
Yeah.
Welcome to LRFC. I've got the gang back together. We have to be doing this, of course. We're gonna be talking about Trent first of all. We're gonna talk about obviously Wirtz that we heard today. We're going to talk about Van Bronckhorst as well, who's coming to Liverpool Football Club. And we're
Yeah.
going to talk about the signing of Frimpong and Kerkez on the way as well. So we've got good, panel here. The regulars. We're back. We're back to where we belong. What's going on,
No,
Uncle
no, no,
Rodney? What's going on, Anthony?
no.
Yeah, let me
Back
do that.
again, baby. Back
Let me do that.
again.
Let me do that for you guys. 1 second. You need an introduction, man. So carry on, guys. I'll come back in a second.
Listen, back again, baby. Back again. Yeah, it's been a good day, Florian Friday, That's what we call it, excuse me. Florian Friday. Yes, I got this drink right here. And it's like non-alcoholic cider, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it's like peach flavor. Bad, It's
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Nice.
Put 2 pieces
What's
of
the
ice
name?
in there and nice.
What's the name of it?
Oh, I can't remember. It's downstairs. I'll message it to Fats and Fats can message it to you.
Yeah.
Actually, I can message it to you. Actually, I'll message it to you.
Oh yeah, you got yeah.
Yeah, and what I do is I take a picture of the bottle and I send it
Yeah.
to you. It's really nice.
I had something like that the other day when my friend was opening a restaurant, and it was something like that as well. It was so refreshing, man.
Yeah,
It was so tasty.
Non-alcohol is the way, man. Non-alcohol.
Yeah, non-alcohol. It wasn't non-alcohol. It was.
It was not. It's nice. It's a nice drink. I'll take a picture and send it to you because you get like a big, biggest glass bottle of it. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's a good day, man. Florian Friday in the place. More work to be done, but we're gonna enjoy the moment. You understand?
Yeah, man. That's why we got to come back in it as a group.
Yeah.
That's what we do, man. That's what we do. So, guys, let me get to the comments. There's a lot of comments already for you guys, man. They love you guys, man. These guys love you guys to come on. What's going on here? Look at Scottish Bear, always helpful for us, man, on our channels. Appreciate that, brother. Listen to him. Please like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. Of course, we got Mr. Norm in the house, and we got Sean in the house, bro. Big up, Sean. Smash the hell out of the likes. Big up, Sean, bro. Ravi, of course, is in the house. Obviously, we've got an extra screen. Hopefully, Uncle Rossi, if the kid comes on as well. So
yeah.
Come on.
I'll send him a message.
Yeah, Ravi, big up, brother. Wagwan, Fuzzy, and all crew, subscribe. We've got Tafsir in the house. We've got RKO John in the house. Man, so many people, man. Keep the comments coming, man. That's what these guys are here for. They want to answer to your comments. So we're going to start with everybody's favorite Scouser, which is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Let me just do it again. Yeah, so we got the snake in the house.
That was funny early on when you done that. That was so funny. I was killing it. Killing it. The first time I heard that, I was killing it.
He's finished. I couldn't get him back. He was already gone. Yeah, I mean, he's already off to Anfield, man. I had to bring him back.
Mate, so funny.
Yeah, man. He's a snake, guys. He's a snake, man.
Bro.
Anton, take it away, bro. Take it away, my guy.
Go on, Anton.
Bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier. I said, at first we first heard the news and all that about him going. You know what I mean? Was all shocked and that. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, yeah, I'm definitely going. Blah blah blah. That little stupid speech the man come with. You know what I mean? I'm living my life. Blah 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 blah. This and that. And I'm a big supporter. La 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 la. And I was like, you know what? I had mixed feelings, though. I was like, you know what? You can't even defend anyway. I was trying to be like, you know what I mean? Wrong and strong. And like, you know what? Forget it, man.
Side eye looks in the back in the
You know
day.
what I'm saying?
Side-eye,
Don't worry. We'll get
seen
someone else better who's a better defender. We got Bradley there. He's a better defender anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I was hurt inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the thing the other day, the press conference, my man speaking fluent Spanish. Oh, my blood. You know, my blood was boiling then.
Yeah.
My blood was boiling. Man. Honestly, Klopp came on and said, I felt so bad about everyone booing Trent. And then what?
Mm-hmm.
It can't be boos. Let me turn on my TV. And he heard the boos and he goes, what? No way. So he said he was angry about the Liverpool fans that did that.
Mm.
And he gave us a speech and I thought, you know what? I shouldn't have these reservations about him. I said, you know what? okay, Klopp has told us to fix up and you know what I mean, support him. He's give us us all. So just lay off him. So I was like, you know what? Good luck to him. Bye bye. Okay, cool. And when he come over the Spanish, bro, that all went out the window, man.
Yeah.
That went out the window. If I saw Klopp, I said, "Are you really serious, man? I'm sorry, I got bare respect for you, but the speaking of Spanish and that, what? You speak Spanish in 2 weeks, yeah? No, come on, that's been premeditated. That's been
Oh my
that
God.
could be 20 months, not 18 months. That could be 20
Yeah.
months, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not
And
that's not easy to do.
You know what? At 20 months, and that's learning constantly every day, constantly learning.
Back in the mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
you know what it
focusing
is?
on Liverpool, not focusing on defending.
Yeah. And he must have
No.
had people. He must have people in Spain to speak to.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like to sort of like refresh his conversations and so on, and tell him where he's going wrong. And
The question
what's
here,
Spain and blah, blah, blah.
Anton, is the question here is how long has he been doing this? You know what I mean, because Anton knows me, I could speak a few languages, innit?
Yeah.
So I know it took me a year probably to perfect English. Like I'm a guy who catch languages, innit? But there is no way that guy has learned that in 6 months. There's no way.
No.
There's no way. He knew it from the fluency of that language without any mistakes. There was no mistakes. There was no nothing like that. It was just straight.
As you're saying, how long? You know what's going in my head? How long has this been going? That song.
That's a big tune back in the day,
I'm telling you, that's playing in my head right now.
I love that song. I love that song.
It's come on, that's bro.
Do you guys want to see it again?
What he should have done. What he should have done is, you know what? I can't speak Spanish right now. I gotta say, pretend I'm Bale or something. You know, when Bale when he was unveiled, his Spanish was like broken. Yeah, it was pure English, but he had a few words he was said to them. He should have come with that, man. These people should have told him, don't come out with the full Spanish because they're gonna hate you, bro. They're gonna hate you. Your parents should have told you. Come on.
Mate, they were sitting in the front row.
If that was my son,
Anton. They were sitting in the front row.
If it was my son, I would say, boy, I know you've been learning Spanish and things like that. It'd be nice to talk to them, but don't come out with Spanish. We're from Liverpool, man. You know what I'm saying? You brought up Liverpool. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here right now. So don't do that. Just take time, say a couple of words, and then leave it as that. No, we go, Esta des, la la la, blah, 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 yo, this one, Presidente. Nah, man. Wrong, man. Wrong, I'm sorry. I'm angry about that. Yeah.
También. Cabron.
Cabron.
Puta.
Yeah.
He's a letdown, guys. I hope he never shows up in Liverpool again, man. Nah.
And he said about I'm gonna come back with my kids. Listen, they're gonna cuss his claw. And
you want me to come back?
No,
not after that. Not after that. He's not gonna be able to come back after that. You know what I mean? After what he's done, because he's even had to backtrack and said, like, you know, when he heard about the Real Madrid interest, he couldn't wait to get to Madrid. And how it's been about 2 years now, and he can't wait, right? And then he had to come back, and backtrack on what he said. He goes, when I said I can't wait, I mean 2 weeks.
Of course, you lying. Son of what? In 2 weeks you learn Spanish, yeah? Come on, man. Nah,
it can't be done. You cannot learn a language like that. The thing is about it, right? Let's say I give him benefit of doubt. In 6 months, right, you could probably learn a language, but you'll make mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You make mistakes, and you have to have somebody there to correct you. You know, correct you. Say like, no, it's this, it means this, and it's that, right? Like, remember Tommy Abraham? Remember he did his first, he kind of done his first interview in Italian, right? right? He was saying words and everything. He's doing well, but there was some words he was getting wrong.
Yeah,
And he's like turning to his translator and goes, "Oh, how do you say this?" And he'll tell him and he'll say it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're not going to be that perfect in 6 months. I'm sorry, you're not going to be that perfect. That was at least 18 months in the making. Do you know what I mean?
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe
that could be 20. That could be 20 and more. That could be 20 and more.
No, but what it is at the day, 18 months, right? That means that that means learning hard. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like having 2 lessons a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Having 2 lessons a day plus speaking to somebody in Spain. So you can start remembering.
You conversate and all that, you know.
Yeah,
you can say some things.
You know what it is, Anton?
You
know what it is, right? The one thing about languages, yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Languages in the day are not hard to learn per se, right? Mm-hmm. It's just remembering it.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's remembering
and using it with the right context. Things, you know, what you want and you don't want, whatever.
Yeah, it's remembering because, like, really and truly, I know a lot of Spanish, but I can't remember it. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when I speak to people, when I try to hold conversations with people in Spanish, you know what I mean? The little Spanish that I do know, I find that I can't remember things, and it's only after the person's gone I think, shit, I should have said this. I should have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and stuff. But like, he's been going on it hard. Trust me, for 18 months, right? He's been on it hard. You get me?
Yeah, 100%.
Learning, having lessons, speaking to people in Spain, conversations and stuff like all them stuff there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably in the day, sort of like going to places in England, where like restaurants, Spanish restaurants, this and that. You know what I mean? He's a sneaky little bastard.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a sneaky little bastard because you know what it 100%. Is about him, right? What pisses me off, right? Yeah, is the fact that today, right? Is at the beginning of the season, you can see at the beginning of the season, right, that he didn't want to know anymore. He wasn't interested.
Yes.
You can see that, right? And
furthermore, keep going, yeah.
Furthermore, Anton, they told him to run down his contract.
Yeah, I know. And
they told him to run down your contract, and then man, come to Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's a sneaky little bastard, man. And you know what is today, right? Yeah, I'm vexed now that we all listen to Jurgen Klopp. I'm vexed. Do you know what I mean? Because he did not deserve it. Or hindsight is a beautiful thing. We know that now.
Yeah,
but like, he can never ever come back to Liverpool football. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right. Not just like, excuse me. Not just like Liverpool Football Club, but Liverpool itself.
Yeah.
He can't come back.
Yeah.
They'll stone him in the streets.
Listen. You see how the reception Owen when he first came back, they just they give him what for? And even I felt a little bit so I was like, oh, that's a bit too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, can you imagine what he's gonna get?
But the
thing is with him, like, let me just read the comments before we go in here, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the chat. Fozzie, Fozzie, you're killing it with all the videos, keeping us entertained. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. That's what it's all about, man. We're trying to have our own community on YouTube. Me, myself, Uncle Rods, and the other guys that come on here. So we're trying our best for you guys, man. That's all we're doing. It's my second stream for the day. I think we've done about 3 hours of the last one. So I thought, like, why not bring back the legends, which is Anton and Uncle Rods in the same panel. I mean, we talk about old football as well as current football. So, you're going to get all of it over here. So with me, with Trent, guys, I was giving a side eye to him a long time ago. Uncle Rods could attest for that, and Anton could attest for that. I said about him, I don't trust this kid. I mean, he doesn't improve in defensive side, and he's too laid back for what I see. You know what I mean? And I'll pull them up on it multiple times in the past. And people used to say to me, "No, Trent could do whatever he wants." Well, Trent did what he wanted. You know what I mean? Which is not Liverpool Football Club. Now he's playing for Real Madrid, and he's been learning Spanish while he was like sleeping at the back post when Vinicius Junior tapped it in. You know what I'm saying? So. What you need to do is you need to go back and look. We need to know when he started the Spanish lessons, because this is what this is a thing that will let you know when he started talking to Real Madrid, because when you're like within your last 2 years of your contract, you discuss a new one, and then he waited, and all that stuff. And not only that, on top of that, people ignored his deficiencies. They let him be the player that he is. So much so, Klopp invented a new position for him and left that right side open for everybody to score from. You know what I mean? And inverted and all that stuff. We did all that for him, and he still did that to you as a football club. This is the guy we're talking about right now, guys. And me, I've been done with him a long time ago. I didn't want to say anything because I know people will attack me because, you know, he's a Scouser, he's a local lad. That's all we hear. But I hope this is a learning, you know, this is a lesson for everybody, because when you start doing Player FC, this is the thing you get. And I said about Player FC how many times in the past, guys, on the channel. Don't be Player FC. I warn people, support Liverpool Football Club. Treat everyone the same. Even if they come through the youth system, I don't care. I will treat everyone the same because I want them to succeed in one direction altogether. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need this Player FC nonsense. Now, I'm glad he did that, because now we don't need to worry about things like that. Now, every player that plays for Liverpool plays for Liverpool Football Club. No more, I support Trent, I support this guy, I support that guy. We're all focusing in one direction, and that's Liverpool Football Club. Things like this have to happen in order for everybody to wake up, just like the Coutinho one. You know what I mean? A lot of players were using Liverpool as a stepping stone to get to Real Madrid and Barcelona. Coutinho did what he did, and look what happened to his career. Since then, nobody ever left Liverpool until this little weasel over here and his family wanted money. There you go. Snake.
Money and fame, 100%. For me, I'm sorry. Like I said, if it was my child, I'm the father and things of that son. No, I advise you not to speak the full Spanish. I know you're doing well and everything. Don't do it, son. Even the mum, babe, no.
There's always in it, blood. There's always in it. The mother, the father, the brothers.
Yeah, it makes them look unclassy as well, man. I'm sorry for me. I'm so sorry.
You know what it is? Every one of them, trust me, is getting money out of this Trent deal. Yeah. Every one of them is getting money out of this Trent deal.
I'll show you the video. There's a video out there, actually. Let me show it to you guys. Carry on.
Yeah, every one of them is getting money out of this deal there. So everyone is happy. But I hope we're going to be happy, when sort of like
when it goes wrong.
What is
the video, Look, this one they're heading down there. Look at them. All private jet, white clothing. Scumbags, man.
Fucking scum. Excuse my language, sorry. He's scum.
When's this one? This picture.
On the day. Look at his family at the front row as well, all clapping, crying at Anfield. Don't give me that cry, fake tears, man.
No,
Curtis Jones, you're the man.
Yeah.
I will never have a go at Curtis Jones. Never have a go at Curtis Jones.
Think about what Curtis Jones did. Remember on the bus, they said, "Why is he crying for like that? Why is he crying for that?" So he knew something as well, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
He knew something as well. Even when there's a picture after Trent said something before about I'm leaving, blah blah. When he's in the training ground and they pan to Virgil van Dijk and his face is like, pull another one, bro. You know what I mean? There's like obviously they knew the way back, man.
The thing is that the thing is about it. I hope they got the same energy of laughter and clapping when it all goes peak tongue, because it will. It's going to go peak tongue. Because man, what happened to Coutinho? One trip to Anfield, right, with Barcelona, and Coutinho wasn't the same at Barcelona anymore. They literally blamed Coutinho for the 4-0 loss.
Yeah.
And he was never the same.
They ripped a new arsehole for him.
Yeah.
They're gonna do the same thing for Trent. And the other thing, the other thing worse about Trent and Coutinho between the two? What's worse, my man, is black. Bro, they are gonna rip him. If he does a wrong, listen, Barcelona, please God, let them get a bad boy left winger, please. I beg you. I beg you. And it comes out 4-5-0 again. Bro, after that game, they're going to kill him. It's going to be no joke. No way he can hide. It's the biggest, the biggest team in the world. Watch now. Watch the face and what he face, bro.
Do you know what Alonso's going to do? Alonso's going to make him into the player that he doesn't want to be. He can say, "No, where you going? Defend. You're right back. Defend." Because like what it is, Alonso's already come into the team, yeah, right, and laid down the law to people like Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, and certain other players, and they say, "Look, this is your position. This is what you're going to do."
Yeah,
like he told Jude Bellingham, I no longer want to see you in a 10. I don't want to see you in 10. You're not a 10. You're a central midfielder.
Yeah.
Get back into central midfield. Mbappe, you're not a winger. You're a striker. So I want to see you as a striker. And I can't remember the other guy. Yeah? But what he's saying, and these three people, right, if they're not prepared to do the job that I say them to do, right, they have the whole bench. They got a whole bench.
Yeah.
So I am hoping because when Trent was at sort of like Liverpool, excuse me, he got a lot of leeway. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's a scasser.
I just said it. What?
He's scasser and he's a good passer.
He's not getting at Real Madrid because at the end of the day, when he goes to Real Madrid, right, you do as you're told. If you're not going to do as you're told, well, I'm sorry, mate. You're either going to hold bench or you're getting sold. He cannot come back to Liverpool. Who else is going to take him?
You know, Real Madrid, yeah. It's not what the manager does and all that stuff. It's what the fans do. You have to impress the fans. If the fans don't like you, you're at the door. Simple as that. They are the ones who are watching you closely, and if they don't like what they see, you'll be gone as quick as you arrived.
Listen, can you remember when Modric went there? When Modric first went there, first month, they said he's the worst signing Real Madrid's ever had.
100%.
They said, what's the first? What's one? Yeah, it was the worst. Rodrigo is the worst signing we've ever had. All the fans. All right. Yeah.
What about what you done to Gareth Bale? Because Gareth Bale was just as good as him.
Gareth Bale won two. He won 3 Champions Leagues with him.
And they wanted him out the door afterwards.
They still wasn't happy, were they?
Nope. That's what I'm saying. Aaron says Edwards joining El Halal last hour. I don't think he's joining anybody, bro. This project with FSG is a long-term thing, man. You think the Americans are gonna let him just go like that? Come on, man. You heard the story today? Nah, no chance, man. No chance. Big up, Edward. Big up, brother. Sorry about the comments, guys. We are going to come to it right now because I think with. Do you want to listen to the video or just leave it? We'll just go and move on to the next
leave him, man.
Yeah?
Leave him.
Okay, yeah, we don't like him anymore. He's an idiot.
No, I don't want to know nothing about him no more at all, man.
There you go, people.
I don't even know what to say to his cousin. If I see him next, I don't know what to say. I don't like. You're right. Yeah.
They're saying his sister works for Liverpool. I didn't even know. I mean, but okay.
His sister.
Yeah. We need at least 50 likes to help Fozzy's channel grow. So smash them likes, Liverpool faithful. Big up, Scottish Spirit, bro. Thank you, my guy. Senior man. Never.
So you got Crossy. What's his sister doing in Liverpool then?
I don't know. Is it that mixed race girl, the one that we always see with that Cop TV? Is it that one?
No, yeah, heard that. Yeah, it's not. I don't think so. No.
Trent went
cute, that girl,
in the team to Spanish. Yeah, man. Strange, that, isn't it, Sean? Strange. Very strange.
It's strange that you know Spanish already, bro. It's just strange.
Come on, bro. You learned that in the year.
Premeditated, bro. Premeditated wickedness, bro.
Fluent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man,
no mistakes. Come on.
Nothing, bro.
Trent has been learning Spanish since 2018. He's already forgotten. He played against them in 2 Champions League finals. Really disappointing. Yeah. I want to know about that. You know what? Hang on. Someone brought something up to me today. Yeah, I'm gonna ask because Uncle Rob's majority of the time watches Liverpool, right? Unks, what happened to him in that Real Madrid game? Why did he play?
What?
A 2-0 win.
I think he was injured, wasn't he?
Injured up for what?
He's injured. I think he was injured. To my knowledge, I think he was injured. That's why he never played.
You see?
It's either injured.
I just thought of that. You know, like he didn't play in that game. People were saying he's injured.
He was injured.
Was he really injured? Was he really?
Was he injured? Yeah.
Supposedly.
Knowing what he's been doing.
What was coming out at that time, because he got injured in a game, 2 games before, something like that. He limped off. Because didn't he? Yeah, I'm sure we played one game against somebody.
Injured, but I don't know, man.
And he limped off.
I don't know, bro.
He did. He limped off. And then sort of like we were playing Real Madrid, sort of like other week or so later. And
you mute it, mate, if you have to. Yeah. Hang on. Let me just check. But carry on, Unks. What you're saying?
Yeah,
I'm a bit suspicious about that game now. Like, did he walk off, like, before that, or
he limped off? I think it was a Saturday game. I think but everybody knew that he was not going to be playing for that Real Madrid game. Do you know what I mean?
Was it the game before he limped off, or Southampton game?
So he got taken off. I'm sure.
Bradley was playing in the Southampton game.
Huh?
So I want to know, because listen,
it must have been the game before that, but one of those games and day prior to playing with Madrid, he went off injured. It was a league game, and he went off injured. So, because people already knew that he wasn't going to be playing for the Real Madrid game. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it would have been N20's in the building, N90's in the building.
Yeah, let him in. Give him the
M90, code, man. Listen. I tried to send you a link, but I tried to send him a link, but he's not on Twitter. So like, oh shit. Put the link in the chat, and you can get him on there or something like that. He wants to come on. You know what I mean? It's up to you anyway. It's up to you. But what it is,
carry on.
There was a game, right?
We'll do it another time anyway. Carry on.
Yeah. Do your thing. There was a game, I think it was 2 games prior, prior to the Real Madrid game, that he got injured, something like that. But everybody knew that he wasn't going to be playing at the Real Madrid game because he was injured. Everybody knew that. So nobody thought nothing of it. Do you know what I mean?
But I'm thinking something of it now, mate.
Well, obviously, Bradley.
Yeah, he played against Aston Villa, and then I think he came off against Aston Villa, and Bradley played in the Southampton away game when I think were 2 goals down. I don't know, something like that. And then we won that game, and then he missed the Real Madrid. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, things like this maybe connects now. Why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you come off a game before the game you was gonna play in, and you're missing the Real Madrid game, and then you come back after that. Very strange.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Convenient.
You're willing to sacrifice Liverpool's game. Okay.
You see what it is? Do you know what it is, right? It's like 2 things why people never thought anything about it. Do you know what I mean? And we're probably thinking now because circumstances. It's because 1, people knew he was going to be playing that game because he's injured. 2, when Bradley came in, Bradley had an amazing performance, didn't he? He had an amazing performance, and like you suddenly forgot about Trent. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? One could only go back to what he did to Mbappe. Do you know what I mean? He did to Mbappe and how he was generally playing. Do you know what I mean? How he's generally playing and stuff. So yeah, you know what I mean. But like when you look at the situation now, you think to yourself, was he injured? You know what I mean? Yeah, I get you.
No,
I hear you, bro.
You know what I mean? Like timing of the like injury and all that stuff. It's very, very strange. And it wasn't an injury that was that he's gonna miss months and months of football. It was just a little thing. You know what I mean? So I love to do. I love to know. You know what I mean? If he was really injured. You know what I mean? Did he skip the game?
I want to know.
Yeah. Guys. Question. Obviously, we've reached the deal with the guy on the screen. Just left the screen, which is FLORIAN Wirtz. Anton, man, how you feeling, bro? Give it to me, man. Give it to me, bro. This is our type of player, isn't it? It's not Luis Enrique when I was a kid, but
No, bro, IQ is up. Like, I don't know what his IQ is on football, boy, but you can tell this guy is You know what he is? He's a maestro. He's a maestro, bro. He's that music that the one man used to play back in the day, all the Beethovens and Mozart and that.
Beethoven, yeah.
Yeah, this is
wait.
This is the guy.
What the Rock is.
That's it. Go on.
Yeah, he's a maestro, bro.
Have fun, man. Have fun.
He's simply a maestro, bro, and that's what we needed, man. Because that reptile has left us and can't speak Spanish. Yeah, we need someone with creativity, and you know what? He's very creative. He's very creative. Fozzie, can you remember that 80s TV show called V?
Yeah.
When the aliens, they were eating the human, but underneath they're the reptiles.
Yeah.
I'm only seeing Trent there. I've got Trent right now, man. I've got Trent in my eyes. He's taking over your face. He's a reptile, bro.
That film, and they live with
when he wears the glasses and all like an alien.
That wrestler, isn't it? Roddy Piper. That's it.
Yeah, Roddy Piper.
What a film! Yeah. What a film, man.
For me, yeah. So he's a great player. This Flo, man. This player coming in. I watch all kind of football, man, and he's one of them guys, bro. He's one of the best young talents around, to be honest. Yeah, and it's true. Yeah, he's got it. He's got everything, man. He's got everything. And what his best asset for me is his brain. His best asset is his brain for me. It's always constantly moving, constantly. He's doing something like, you know what I mean. I was hearing what other people say about him, saying like it's almost
did you know, like,
he's 22 and he's already 2 steps ahead.
What I didn't know, and that he had an ACL injury. I didn't know that.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
So, you know,
he's 22, bro.
Yeah.
And
he had an ACL injury twice.
It's like Van Dijk, isn't it? Van Dijk had it twice.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah.
He came back.
Even stronger. Yeah, is that to me?
Mental fortitude. That's mental fortitude. That is, bro. That's what that is. You come back. Anyone who gets injured in football, man, it's very rare you don't get them. They come back as strong. It's more likely they're more scared to get into tackles.
Yeah,
and psychologically they can't really play as they used to. You know what I'm saying? It plays on their mind and that. You understand? Him, Van Dijk, all the rest of them that's done that. Applaud them, man, because it's not easy coming back. You know
what I'm saying?
What's that?
Easy.
Oh, you know what it is, yeah? All I got to say is Philip Miss Wunderbar.
Wow.
Miss Wunderbar.
It's wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
It's Philip Miss
Wunderbar.
It's Philip Miss Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
What does that mean?
It's wunderbar.
I feel wonderful.
Yeah, nice. Peter says Madrid fans are not impressed with Trent singing. He knows that he is trying to suck up to them with the Spanish. Yeah, he's rubbish, bro. You know what I've noticed about Liverpool fans. Yeah, when you're a Scouser, they've got like multiple songs for you. If you know what I mean, guys, they, Steven Gerrard, Steven Gerrard is a red, Steven Gerrard. They had all this stuff for, the Scousers, but Trent never got a proper song, Have you guys noticed that? That's a simple thing, you know what I mean? You could just learn that once, you're already done. It's like, the Sammy Hoopy song, isn't it? Like, say, Sammy, it's like that.
Oh, Sammy.
Sammy Hoopy. Yeah. You know what I mean? They did that with Andrew Robertson, isn't it? Oh, Andy. It's like that. I mean, I've never heard a song for Trent that's, like Steven Gerrard. Even foreigners get better songs than him. I mean, crazy. But yeah, with Wirtz, guys, like, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed with the signing. I think it's a statement. And, the majority of the City fans were saying, like, he's our next Kevin De Bruyne. That's what he said. That's what I said. Remember,
they got him for that. They got him. Yeah. That was the reason. That was the reason. I don't know if Pep actually said that, but maybe the experts are saying, yeah, he's the guy who's going to fill in for him.
Yep.
So, what I love about all this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as everyone knows that we've got him, all the teams have renounced that they tried to get him.
Yeah. They're saying,
No,
oh,
we
the man.
we
They,
didn't try
they,
to get him, no?
hang on, they're adding up the Man City, transfer, the free they bought to Wirtz. That's what they're doing. I'm thinking to myself, guys, come on, man. If it was the other way around, you were taking that. Relax, man. Relax. OA says Ruby has also keen on other LFC channels like the Cop TV. Is that her? I don't know if they. I don't know. Never liked, trusted that Edwards. Me, JK always said he would jump ship again. I don't think that's a true story, my friend. I really don't think it's a true story. I haven't heard nothing of it. Obviously, there's whispers around that, but there's too much. The project at Liverpool with him being, in a higher position, is too much to let go at the moment. So, what are you going to do at Halal? You're going to probably stay there for a couple of days and come back anyway. So this is I don't believe it. I don't believe it, guys. Honestly, I don't. Yeah. What about obviously with Wirtz, obviously the deal was agreed. He's definitely coming. It's gonna be 118. So they lower the price, obviously, instead of like 150. That's with obviously all the add-ons and all that stuff. Listen, that deal was always going to take a long time, and it did, and it came back, in Liverpool's favor at the end of the day. What I'm impressed with next season, Anton, is if we buy a striker, we're going to have a lot of options up front to go for a lot of competitions. What do you think about that?
Yeah, a lot of options. Oh boy, listen,
that's what we'll be missing last season. If you look at
honestly, because of my guy here, because of his appointment. Honestly, my intelligence is telling me Nunes could stay. He might miss bare, but he could score more. He could score more. He's that Wirtz is that deep, man. He's this guy is Neo from the Matrix, bro. He's seen it all before it starts, bro. You can see how he plays. You can see it. You can see my man's already got the picture, man. He looks like he's going to be a great player, and some of the Germans say this could be the best German player we've ever had. That's a big statement. They've had some brilliant players, man.
Yeah.
And I've heard it from Germany, not from like anywhere else. From Germany, are saying that, and they're not. Yeah. They're quite clever people.
Very clever.
If you notice, over time, I think they're the most cleverest Europeans.
Yeah.
I think there was a thing went out years ago. Wow, who's the cleverest Europeans? And it was they are like top, and they've always been there for a long time now. You know what I mean? I remember I took a couple of kids working in school. We took them to the Nature Museum, Natural Museum, or the dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah,
bro, there was a German lot on the other side. They got talking with the kids, and then the teacher got talking and whatever. And I remember I was just sitting there chatting, and one of the kids was talking to one of the German kids was talking to the English boy. Said, I'm speaking your language. Do you understand what I'm saying? The way it was so formal and so articulate, the boy couldn't really say much to him, you know what I mean? He was just the Cockney, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what's he saying? So I was like, he's speaking English, man. They're clever people, man. My man is, and I'm so happy that he's gone there, man.
OA says the Real Madrid fans do not like even Gareth Bale. I know that, bro. They wanted him out of the club. The honeymoon did not last long for Gareth Bale. 100%. Something dodgy going if Edwards left, of course. Julian Ward, I think that's already. Yeah. I don't think anything's happening, Sean. I honestly don't think anything's happening too much to look forward to and concentrate on. And Trent, yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. That's why I had to end it anyway. Thoughts on Van Bronckhorst joining Liverpool as a Heitinga replacement? That's what I was going to move on to next. I'm looking forward to it because in management terms, like coaching terms, it's good to get fresh ideas and a strong person has left and a stronger person has come to replace him. So what do you think of Van Bronckhorst? He obviously had a stint in management as well, Anton, not just, coaching.
Van Bronckhorst, the left back, isn't it?
Yeah, Barcelona, Arsenal.
Barcelona, Arsenal, yeah. I remember his goal in the World Cup. The shot from far out, top corner, man.
Crazy shot, man.
Yeah, it seems like he knows his stuff, man. So It's a nice apartment. Johnny
Do
High
you
King has
agree
gone
with
to his.
Anton?
He's gone to
Do you
his.
agree with the sense of when refreshing things like in coaching? Because what I realized, teams that have the same type of coaches don't really move quick. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It takes a while for them to not even a while. The players just do the same thing again and again. They just know what's happening. So if you look at this season that's just gone, and you look at the previous season with Jurgen Klopp, you can see the change. You know what I mean? As soon as because we've got the same players, the players have not changed. You know what I mean? So the fresh ideas have gave them new plans on the pitch to win the games, win previous seasons. If you know what I mean,
Of course. I think new change does help out things, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't just stay what you're doing, man. Sometimes you need to change it up a little bit, refreshing it. You know what I mean? Change around a bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with the appointment, man. I don't know what's gonna bring, but excited. But we don't know. It's the unknown. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Liverpool are not stupid and just got anyone. They got someone with some kind of knowledge, man. We're gonna bring something to the team, something new to the team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, Angs, we're talking about Van Bronckhorst coming to Liverpool. What do you think about that, mate?
I think it's great.
New, fresh ideas. And I mean, we've lost a good one, but we replaced him with a guy with more experience, if you know what I mean. In management, he already managed the team, of course. And of course, he's without a job at the moment. So coming to Liverpool I think it's a good idea. Like I told Anton, because fresh ideas, is good for the football club. Because if you look at seasons ago on the club, same old ideas, players just hear the same thing, probably couldn't motivate them to go the next step. You know what I mean? And then a new manager came in, and with fresh ideas, with the same players that we had on the club, and won the Premier League. So what do you think about refreshing like that?
No, I think really and truly, I think we had a conversation about this before. I think every 3 to 4 years, you should be refresh your staff anyway. Do you know what I mean? As it is, we all know it in the day, sort of like, if you get used to sort of like the same kind of tactic, the same kind of things, it gets lethargic. If you look at Man United, when they refreshed it, they had Carlos Queiroz, they had Brian Kidd, and they had
McLaren.
McLaren. They had McLaren. You know what I mean? Just constantly refresh the thing. So those new ideas was coming into the club. Do you know what I mean? And I thought the one that really worked was a Portuguese one, the Carlos Queiroz.
Yeah, it did.
I think his tactic worked because you could see the difference. You know what I mean? There was more fluent in their play. Do you understand what I'm saying? And style of football. So this Giovanni Branco's coming in. I'm loving it because, as I said, he's got like first team experience. Do you know what I mean? He coached Rangers for a season or two. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't a bad footballer either. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I think they work. I think they work great together. Do you know what I mean? I think what you should do 4 years in Liverpool, see what he can win, then go off on his own. Do you know what I mean? And then what we can do then, we can refresh again. Do you know what I mean? And stuff. But I'm loving it. I think it's good for the club. I think it's great for the club, and like it's going to make a lot of Arsenal people feel a bit. You know what I mean? No, but it's great for the club though to have this guy in, because I think him and Arne Slott's going to work well together.
Yeah,
I think they're going to work.
People were talking about Dirk Kuyt, innit?
Sorry?
Dirk Kuyt, they were saying should be the next coach.
Yeah.
The love affair is good, but sometimes sentimentality is not the way, man.
No, do you know what is such a cut cross? Do you know what it is about Dirk Kuyt? What I think is a good shout, because he's got that never die attitude. Fight and fight again. Do you know what I mean? He'll probably implement that into the team and such.
True.
That's why I think it's a good attitude. Not because of the fact that he played for Liverpool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think he's got a never die attitude. You fight to the end and you give all you got. He's got that attitude in him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like he did as a player, and if you can sort of like get that to the players, you know what I mean? It will be good for the club. But like either one, to me, Gini Van Bronckhorst or Dirk Cow, either one was going to be a great shout anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think of his career, guys? Like how it's gone?
Who?
Leroy Sané. You can see on the screen there.
It's gone on a Swanee, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gone.
That's right, man. That's a fall from grace, man. Come on, I don't care.
Bro.
I really liked him, man. He just chose the wrong path in Man City.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Weird. It's a weird one, man. Weird one.
Look up to Liverpool.
He obviously, even Guardiola didn't get on, I think, as well. But just buckle up, man. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just sport, man.
It is.
Maybe you're sport. You know what I mean?
That's one thing about Pep Guardiola, man. That's one thing about Pep Guardiola, innit? He has no loyalty to players, does he, man? If you don't do a certain thing he wants you to do, you're gone, man. You're gone at the door. Don't give a damn.
I heard he wanted to go back to Germany, though.
Yeah.
All I know
he
is
did.
Bayern was chasing him and he just left.
He was at Schalke, and he was at Schalke.
Yeah.
He was at Schalke, and he was obviously the best young prospect in Europe.
Yeah.
But I heard after a while, he put it this way, I heard he wasn't really happy in England. He wanted to go back to Germany.
Okay.
And he got his chance with Bayern Munich. But the fact is, I cannot believe that Leroy Sané went down to last year with his contract and no club over Europe was looking at him.
Yeah.
Not in Italy, not in Spain,
bad,
nowhere.
It must be really bad then if nobody's looking at him.
There you go.
That's true.
And he's gone to Galatasaray. I'm sorry, but the Turkish league is not where it's at. So no disrespect, but the Turkish league doesn't speak.
It's like, to me, when I look at Turkish league, it reminds me of the Saudi Arabian, you know.
It's not hard. It's not really that hard.
No.
You're going there like for payday, really and truly, man. It's passionate. Don't get me wrong. The fans are passionate and everything like that, but the quality of football is not going to be the top in it.
Yeah.
And I think it's less pressure. It's a payday, really.
There's only 3 teams you're going to go to in Turkey, innit?
Yeah.
Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, or Besiktas. That's it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to Transport. I tell you what, even Darwin Nunes will refuse that, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And he got fair play, Darwin. Fair play.
Crazy. Damn. Aram, I think that's how you say his name. Bradley smoked Mbappe that game. Yeah, 100%, bro. It was one of those ones like, you see me now, innit? You see me now. Trying it on me. Bam. Took him right out. I love that tackle. That tackle, I think Mbappe is going to remember it for the rest of his life. Let me just put it that way. Coming to Anfield, trying to dribble past Salah and all that stuff, man. Now, bro.
He took his clout out and got the ball, bro.
The thing about it, right? So it's got the things about it. He done it in front of the cop as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, man.
That's a good one. Look.
Go on.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's one to remember, isn't it? It's going to be in the archives. Let's just put it that way.
No, that one there. If only Nunes had the same commitment Trent had in learning the language of the country he's playing in. Wow.
There you go. Spot on.
Perfect. But I was saying this, right? I was saying
poetry.
I was saying this, yeah. I was saying,
come on, I gotta give him something, man.
Go on.
But you could do it.
Yeah, trust me. No, but I was saying something, right? You look at that now. Look how long Luis Suarez. Look how long Darwin Nunes has been in a club. 3 seasons, right? And not even they know English that well, yeah? Right?
Yeah.
But you're telling me that Trent is supposed to learn Spanish in 6 months? Get out of here.
Yeah, come on.
Get out of here. He didn't learn in 6 months.
100%.
6 months, man. If language was that easy, I think we all learn it ourselves. What are you talking about? I want to learn Spanish.
It's either that or he's been in the Matrix when he just put the needle in the back of his head and he learned it. He learned it in seconds, bro. There's no other reason, but there's no way you can learn that.
So Fuzzy, how many languages do you know, Fuzzy?
I don't even know. I don't look at likes on the night ones. I only do it when I do.
How many languages did you learn?
Oh, me. I speak Arabic a bit, not a lot. Obviously, I was born there, innit? I speak Somali, and I can speak English, and I learned French in school, but I don't know a lot of French. I only know wordings and that's about it. But it's fluently Arabic. I used to speak, and obviously English and Somali. I mean, when I learn languages, I could learn it. You know what I mean? But not 6 months.
No.
Arabic, I used to speak it fluently. If I go back to it, 6 months might be possible for me because I used to speak it before.
Yeah.
I mean, but Trent, a language you never spoke before, and then you learn it in 6 months. Nah,
I'm not having that.
What about you with German,
Nope.
Unks? How many you speak
German?
German?
German is a very hard language to learn, and as I said before, because I wasn't intending to stay there for the rest of my life, I didn't bother learning it. Do you know what I mean? I know a few words. Do you know what I mean? That sort of like, you know, I can ask people certain things. You know what I mean? But like, no, I'm not fluent in it. And like, but if I wanted to, if that's something that I wanted to do you know what I mean? I could have done it. But as I said, because I wasn't going to stay in that country. I mean, I was there for 22 months. I was in that country for, you know what I mean? So nearly 2 years. Because I wasn't going to stay in that country, it wasn't my sort of like, you know, plan to stay there.
Yeah,
I didn't bother learning it. But you know, when you start knowing certain words and that, do you know what I mean? It does become more easier as you go along.
Yeah.
But there's no way I could have learned German in 6 months.
Yeah.
As with Spanish, and if Spanish, I mean, I know bits of Spanish, there's no way I could learn Spanish in 6 months. No way I can learn Portuguese in 6 months. There's no way I can learn French in 6 months.
No.
It can't be done. Do you know what I mean? Because as I said, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, the main thing about languages, as you know yourself, Faz, the main thing about languages is not actually learning it, it's remembering it.
Yeah.
You can learn whatever you want to learn, but if you cannot remember what you learn, you're shagged, didn't you?
It's the way he rephrased it as well, isn't it? I wanted to like be here for a long time. I meant 3 weeks ago, a long time. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, that is
snake,
spooky, bro.
Yeah.
Spooky, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Reptile, bro. Reptile.
You know what you should do, yeah? Fuzz, you know what you should do? You should do like an animation and you've got a snake going across the screen.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do that. That's going to be for next season. Let's go.
Yeah. And let it shed its skin as well. Let it shed its skin from Liverpool to the white shirt.
Yeah, a snake with a white shirt on going across the screen.
Yeah, red shirt, and then it shed its skin and it's a white shirt.
Make it out, man.
Reptile, man.
Scottish Bear, big up, brother, big up, guys. Van Bronckhorst is a fantastic coach. That he took Rangers to a European Cup final, of course, the Europa League. Won the league with final the first time in 18 years. Gio is fantastic coach, massive upgrade to Linders. Yeah, Linders is
it is.
as well. Another one.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that hurt, man. I would not work for anyone other than Klopp, but if I come here, blah blah blah, la la la, yeah.
I love Klopp. Oh, shut up.
If you look at Pep Linders, look at him. It looks like a snake as well.
Weasel, mate. He's a weasel, bro. A weasel, man.
Oh,
come on,
stop
man.
it, man. That still makes you laugh when you do that sound effect. It still makes you laugh. I'm gonna have to get one for tomorrow. Seriously.
Oh man, that's brilliant. Fazul, big up Fazul. That's my brother, by the way. He got injured 25 minutes into the Villa game. See, there you go. That's what I remember. Bradley got an assist on the Madrid game, so worked out for us. There you go. 25 minutes in the. Come on, that is playing, guys. That is playing, man. He knew what he was doing.
I knew it was one of those games.
Scum, mate. Absolute scum. Trent and his family have behaved apologetically. Appallingly. The whole thing. You know, when brothers and you know, mother and dad and all these stuff are involved, this is the decisions you make. This is why you need a professional agent instead of like someone who's gonna, you know, chase the money. You know what I mean, guys? Chase the money. Run out your contract. But it's Liverpool, mom and dad. I don't care. You know, money. We're gonna become millionaires. Then we could, you know, do this and do that. That's what they've done. You know what I mean? It's all about being millionaires. It was nothing to caring for Liverpool Football Club. What I said was, I don't know if you agree with me. You know, Trent, could have done it in a good way if he was chasing money. He could have done it in a way of, you know, let me end high level footballing career at Liverpool. You know, probably end up as a captain. And then if I can't do it anymore, I'll go to a place like Saudi, Turkey, you know, like America, to earn more money. If you know what I mean, like there you go. You could have done something like that, but you know, now he's saying he supports Real Madrid. He doesn't support Liverpool anymore. You know what I mean, it's a dream to play for Real Madrid. There you go. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy that. Smash the likes, please, guys. If you're new, 50 likes helps us on the channel, so please do that for us. Uncle Rod knows that, you know what I mean? Across, did you refresh today? Uncle, don't hurt me, please. Yeah, I'm joking. I know Uncle likes the snake, so I'll do the snake again. I'm a snake.
You know what? To be fair, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, no. I said, did you refresh? You know, I mean, the likes. Did you refresh?
Yeah.
Don't hurt me, Uncle. I'm only joking.
That's every day, actually.
Question, lads. Who are you starting out of brothers Frimpong? So brothers out of Bradley and Frimpong versus the likes of Sunderland, Burnley of the Prem. I would start Bradley. He says he has the obviously rawness. Start Frimpong versus the team that play. What do you think of that? What he's saying, guys. Sorry, let me get the picture.
100%. It's Bradley. Bradley first, man. Bradley start.
It's got to be first. It's got to be first.
Oh, he's got to start with Bradley.
Yeah.
And then my man's there just to show you, look, you're there.
Frimpong. Is that what you're saying, guys? Slowly introduce Frimpong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him battle it out.
Okay.
Because as I said, I think I said in your show earlier on, is like I always remember what happened to Sam Allardyce when he bought a load of players. I think he bought about 7 players, Norwegian, Swedish, and so on. Anyway, he literally one game play against Man United. He started all 7 players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got beaten 3-0, and he goes like, my biggest mistake tonight was playing all those 7 players I just bought. Do you know what I mean? I should have gradually eased them in to the Premiership. Do you know what I mean? But you know, I live and learn. So it could be of a situation of like putting these players in too soon. What I would like,
guys, just discuss it, please.
Yeah. To have Bradley in the Bradley sort of like playing in Bradley starts, yeah, and then like Frimpong could be on the bench, just reading the game, just looking and seeing what the game's all about and this and that, and then 25 minutes towards the end, 20 or 25 minutes towards the end, you bring on Frimpong, innit? You know, there's no rush with these players. You know what I mean? You know, the only players that I think that should start is, for instance, if we bought Isak, you know what I mean? If we bought Isak, then start him because he knows the Premiership, he knows the English game. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can start him, but the rest of the foreign players, like your Frimpong, you know what I mean, like your Wirtz, you know what I mean. If we get Kerkez in, or if we get Edison in, and that, you don't start them, man. You just let them sit on the bench and read the game, man. Read the game, and when they come on and play, they got a more better understanding. Do you know what I mean, Anton?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. I think Frimpong will come and say himself. I think he will you know what, let my man do his thing and let us just spread it out. You know what I mean? And he speaks English well. He's been here before. You know what I'm saying? He knows it. He knows the area and everything. He knows. I've seen him speak Scouse as well.
You see him, man.
He's funny, man.
You right,
lad? Funny, man. You right, lad? Funny, man. I was busted up, man.
Yeah.
And
him and Konate will make a great team. You know that, guys. Him and Konate will make a great team.
His dad's favorite team is Liverpool as well, man. His dad's favorite team.
I love that family to get together. It was brilliant, mate, in the video.
And he's meant to be, as a team player, he's meant to be like top notch, like, you know what I mean, brings everyone together kind of thing. He always the positive role model of the team.
Yeah.
Like he's always doing things and everyone involved and things like that. And
him and Konate gotta get along in there.
I saw what did I see the other day from it? Something like, I think someone from the admin team or something. We something to him. It was such a nice thing to say, man. Especially from players leaving your club. It was so nice. If I can find it, I'll put it up, man. But
yeah, you know what I liked
lovely thing to say.
You know what I liked about it, man, is when the agent said to him, Liverpool are interested. He said, "Get it done. I don't care about money. I don't care about anything. Just get it done. I want to go there." That's what he said. He didn't talk about money. Didn't discuss anything. I said, "Wow."
Fuzzy, he literally said to his agent, "What are you waiting for?" You know, like when you tell someone to do something and they're still there.
Yeah, of course.
He said, "Why are you still standing there? You're supposed to get it done, isn't it?" But the thing is about Frimpong, which I thought was lovely, is the fact that not only sports.
Sorry, no, it was by accident.
Not only dad sports Liverpool, his mum sports Liverpool, his brother supports Liverpool, his girlfriend supports Liverpool. They're all like Liverpool supporters. You understand what I'm saying? And it was so good to see when he came in with his T-shirt and he said to his mum and dad, "It's done. It's finished. We're done. I'm here." And the look on his mum's face was just like
pride.
Come on, man.
That was one of the most proudest moments that a mother can feel for his for her son.
You know, these are the times we've got to play Soul Glow, guys. I'm telling you, man. We've got to play it.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth.
Just let it shine through.
I love that movie, man. Oh god, that's the only thing they let me play, guys. I'm sorry, I can't get every music on it. It's just that kind of music they let me play. Oh man,
no, but it was such a beautiful moment seeing that.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Let's see what Sean was saying. Sean said, "I don't see nothing wrong with like a bump and grind." Okay, I don't see. Who sings that song? Oh no. R. Kelly, no. We can't discuss R. Kelly.
Hey, you know what?
There you go, you Ant.
What's that?
You know what? Yeah, I don't R. Kelly in the days sort of like
alien noises.
Oh fucking hell. Carry on. Sorry about that.
No, I'm just saying that I thought R. Kelly's a bit wrong, and I still love his music though.
You can't do nothing about his music.
You can spread the art on the artist.
Bump and grind is R. Kelly, yeah. Bump and grind is R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I
don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah, man. What can we do, Shorno? I'm not gonna keep asking people to like. It's up to them. They're not getting entertainment like this anywhere else. You either like or not. If you're passing through, just hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I mean, there you go. Florian gets into any team in the world of football, including PSG. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. The kid is just out of this world. That's why a lot of the top teams have been chasing him. But he chose Liverpool.
What's his name? That Gomez player. You'd be in front of him 100%. Gomez is a midfielder. I mean, like he's all action. I don't think he's defensive. I don't think he's attacking, but he's got energy for days. But if they had Wirtz playing there and creating, wow, as much as Vitinha, oh, bro, just all over. You might as well just give them the league.
Some of the players shock me, like some of the players. I never thought they were that good. You know that guy who was at Wolves not so long ago.
Vitinha. I'm watching him.
Very good.
I watched him for a long time, man. Portuguese under 18s and things like that. When sometimes you catch them on Eurosport and a little other channels as well. Yeah, you know me for example. I love them things, man. He's been about a while. He's been a while for a while, but I know he's young, but it's only now I've seen people. But I see him at Wolves. I was like, wow, that's a strange one.
Yeah.
But he's he done his thing. They said there was potential there anyway, and other teams were looking at him there. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, be right back. Said, Abraham said, question, would you take Firmino for 1 year if we don't land Alvarez or Isak? Wirtz and Firmino might bang? I think you know what it is with me, brother. We're old school in here. You know what I mean? We're we're fans from yesteryear, so we how we think is different to the youth of today. You know what I mean? We're the kind of people that will tell you the truth, not like give you a story of romance. You know what I mean? The first thing is always the best time of a footballer. When footballers come back to a football club, it's never the same as the last time. So I want to keep Firmino's legacy intact. The best thing for him is thank you very much for what you've done for us. We'll move on to the next generation and just continue with that. That's it, man. We've got enough, power at front to, handle the season anyway without him. So what do you think about that, Anton? Because I remember we was kids in it. I don't know. When Fowler left for Man City, came back.
It
wasn't
Man
the same as the
Man
first
City
time.
and Leeds, isn't it? Before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's
Oh,
always
Leeds,
the same.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Because people expect them to be the same player, same person as when they left, before they left. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can work out for us. Look at Ian Rush. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can work out again.
It wasn't as successful, was it? Really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
True. But it wasn't as successful as the first thing. He was winning the Champions League, the league. He was winning everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's never going to be
a lot of injuries, man. He carried a lot of injuries into that part, innit, as well.
It wasn't the pace Ian Rush that left Liverpool that was putting in goal, like left, right, and centre.
It's true.
Just let things go. I've always said that. Let things go, man. Don't go back.
So you're fan of not taking him.
Let me give you a prime example. Gundogan left Man City to go to Barcelona. Gundogan came back. Was that the same player?
Yeah,
left?
True.
No. There you go. That's an example I could give you. It's never the same, man. It's never the same. Let it go, guys. I mean, romance is good. Having nostalgia and all that stuff is good. But just remember.
We are romantic fans.
We are, man. That's the thing. Sometimes that's the thing that lets you down. That's the thing that lets you down.
Yeah. But you know what, Foz? I could be against, because with Firmino, he's way of football. He's not. He works hard, and he's very clever with the ball. You know what I'm saying? What are they thinking about again? What for 6 months or something like that? You know what? I'll take him.
Yeah.
I'll take him again. I know you don't believe in taking him again, but they sang that song.
I miss that. I do miss that. You know what I mean? But
I'm sure you change and start singing it as well.
No, but the thing, of course, I'll sing it. But the thing is, and like, it's the modern fans. You know what I mean? The way they react toward players. True. Like, I've seen them have a go at players that's done so much for them at this football club, and they drop because they ain't playing in the same form as they were. They just drive them at the club. Like, start insulting them, in messages and private messages and that stuff. Nah, man, true. Allow that. Let it go. Let it go. Ravi says this Wirtz chant is still the coolest. It must be Wirtz. He wrote this. He said this anyway. It must be love, but he transferred it to Wirtz. So I mean, so he wants to use that as his new song, because Liverpool was this
Ravi.
One. Ravi, yeah.
It must be Wirtz, yeah?
Wirtz. Must be Wirtz.
Nothing more, nothing less. Wirtz is the best.
Wirtz is the best. I like that. That should be actually, somewhere. So Ravi gets credit for that. I'm telling you guys, that should be somewhere. People used to put it in every other YouTuber's bloody thing chat. Let them see that, man, because it's nice. It's nice, man. I like it, bro. I like it. Yeah, I know about that, bro. I know about that. It's kind of, I know what girl you're talking about as well. Yeah. And what's Sean saying? I tried German, failed. You could say something nice in German, and it would sound like you are giving someone abuse. Yeah, it does. It does. 100%. And I want to move on to Kerkez. Obviously, that's the next signing we're going for. Florian Wirtz is going to be medical next coming days. I think he's on a holiday, so that's agreed. That's gone past. So next is Kerkez. Is Kerkez the player you wanted as a left back, or was there someone else that you was?
Kerkez was one of the players I wanted. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That's great, man. So I didn't mind it at all, man. He's for me, a good left back. He's got Premier League experience. He was one of the best in the league, to be honest.
Yeah, because I shared this earlier. I shared the formation we could be doing next season. But carry on talking. Let me just fix it up for you.
Yeah, he's good. He's good player, man. He goes up and down the field. He reminds me of Robertson when he first came around, but he's got more technical ability, I think, than him.
Yeah,
definitely got more technical ability than Robertson. But I think he might have a better delivery than him, to be honest.
I don't know about that. The delivery Robertson used to do back in the day, it was just out of this world, in my opinion. When he used to, you know what? He does a similar thing. They're too similar, in my opinion. They're too similar. He's more aggressive than Robertson in defending. Yeah. He loves defending. He's a hungry guy, man. It's like, someone chasing, food.
Yeah.
I like that about him. So this is what I was thinking. Like, this is like if we get Isak or Alvarez or something like that, because we haven't got a striker so far. So I'm just giving you something. What I like about this formation and in regards to us, the fullbacks, you see, I already put the line up, like what they're going to do. They're going to be overlapping. They're not going to be going inside. You know what I mean? So they're going to be going that way. So the likes of Salah and Gakpo or what's his name, Diaz, can cut inside. So they'll be more contested here. You know what I mean? And so when we're facing deep line defenders, these guys have got, we've got all these players at the edge of the box. So they could do something magical. So when these guys come up, look at that. Look at the amount of attackers we could have up the pitch. And them two are so quick, Frimpong and Kerkez, they could get back quick as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's one thing. That's one credit they gave Frimpong. They said he might not be the best defender, but he's good at covering the centre back. Kyle Walker used to do for Man City like that.
I said that from way back. I said when we first were going through him, and someone mentioned about his defending and all that. I said he's very similar to Walker. I said, what do you mean? I said it's because of his recovery, because he's so fast. You go past him, he's got the speed to come back again.
Kyle Walker. Carl
Walker. Sorry, he's got the speed to come back again. Do you know who's very similar to that? I'm going to give them praise, and that was Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole was a better defender than them.
Yeah.
But his recovery speed was crazy, man. That's his main attribute.
Yeah,
but he was a good defender. He was a better defender than that too.
But do you like the overlaps and the overlaps, and these guys could go inside?
Oh yeah, because it's the modern game.
Not only that, the amount of attackers that we have, like these guys here, obviously with Wirtz coming in and whatever else is going to come in, obviously, don't you enjoy it? Because Salah won't be marked by two players anymore. If you know what I mean, because normal circumstances, Salah is marked by two players, isn't it? Because he's the main man. Now he'll have that freedom, obviously, to cut in and put the ball in the back of the net or set up these guys as well. You know what I mean? So there's more creativity. This will overwrite the deep line defending teams who just sit, right outside their box. You know what I mean, like this end. So now
Wirtz coming in, boy. It's endless of the chances, man.
Exactly, bro.
Because with
that's our weak point, isn't it? And that's our weak point,
With Salah, when Salah was on his game, we could see he was like stifled almost. You know what I'm saying? Wirtz and him, and obviously, when we used to say about players, when the new players came to a team, even when we was playing, our game doubled, like kind of thing, because we had to show. We were just as good as them, you know what I mean? No, don't worry about the hype. We're just as good as them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So their game doubles. You see, even Jones. What's Jones? His game is going to double now.
What I mean about this, and if we can't get past them playing the ball about in the edge of the box, pass it out wide, and then obviously the fullbacks will come in, get in the box, tap it in straight like this. Yeah. I mean, or if the fullback is marked, pass it back to Salah. Salah, far post. Who's going to come in? Gakpo, like always, slot it in. I mean, we could do so much of that with these deep line defending teams. I already put the line there, people. Think about what I'm saying. Having options from all around the pitch. You know, Kerkez coming from the left, Frimpong coming from the right. It's beautiful because you've got different options. If they can't cross it in, they'll pass it back to their wingers. What does Gakpo normally do? Put the ball in the back post. What does Salah do? Like this. I mean, now you're going to have a target man up front as well. If Salah's got it here, he might slide it through there.
Listen, all we need is that player to come, man. We need that striker to come, man. One of the two, whatever. I'm easy. But I want a nice number 9 who can score goals, know where the back of the net is, you know what I'm saying? And we're always talking about...
make it easier for yourselves, isn't it? Instead of making it harder. Yeah. That's what I mean.
It's true. And what you were saying about earlier with Robertson and Kerkez, maybe Robertson had he did have the delivery as well. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if Kerkez was in the 18-yard box by himself, I'm sure he'd be more what to do with it than Robertson. Robertson sometimes used to be scared that he's too high, like he was getting nosebleed, he's too far. Like, oh shit, what should I do? And he'll just do something wild and shoot. To be honest,
Kerkez is a better finisher. Yeah, he's a better finisher than.
He looks like he's got a better shot, man. He looks like he's got a better shot.
So I'm looking forward to that, man. Different options, you know, more attacking, deep line defending teams opened up, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. And the most important thing as well, Anton, that a lot of people don't talk about is we're going to change the way we play in regards to keeping the ball more. I mean, we're going to be more possession-based football club than rather than
more options going forward and break down teams and things like that. We can change formations as well.
Passes and that stuff. You know
I think if we 1-0 down,
Gravenberch is not going to panic. Soboslai is not going to panic because you're going to have those finesse players around you. You know what I mean? Ant?
I think if we 1-0 down in these 60, 70 minutes, he can go back free with Gravenberch as a sweeper kind of thing and coming through kind of thing. And honestly, I can see us just killing teams in scoring goals. We'll score a goal and then we'll score another win in minutes.
Yeah.
I can see that. I see that happening. I can really see that happening. Like we overload the box and the wings, and we put too much pressure on them because these boys, especially that Frimpong, for me he's a wing back, bro. For me, he's a wing back, and he'd be like, you're playing me in my right position. It was free at the back. Okay, it's all over for these guys. You know what I mean? So it's just so I'm so happy right now, man. I just want it to come through. I want that striker. For me, I don't think Isak is going to come. I'm not sure. It would be great. It would be great. It's either him or Alvarez, but Alvarez looks like he's not going to come at all.
No, but Alvarez has been saying something in the press.
Has he?
Yeah. He said, like, if they're not interested in winning titles, I'd rather go to a team that can win titles. So he wants Atletico to challenge next season, and I can't see Atletico doing madness next season because I think this season there wasn't all that word that's just gone. So
no, there wasn't.
If he's saying that, I think that's the time for you to jump in.
Maybe that's next season, though. That's the thing. Yeah. That's for the next season to come. So, but as for now, we need a number 9. I will take Etikite. I'm sure on him. Man. I'm so sure on it, Foss. I've been watching him since flipping PSG, bro, from PSG, and he was young, and I think he was cold. And I'm really seeing something, man. I'm really seeing.
Yes.
I'm seeing lights, man.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
Ekitike.
Even Man United are trying to think right now. They're trying to think right now as we speak.
Yeah, because Mbomo isn't he going to Tottenham?
He's got Tottenham, man.
Bro, he's staying in London. You know, yeah.
You know what?
He was Champions League football, man. Why is he going to
you know what it is, team? Yeah?
He's already gone to a side team. I've come from a side team. Why am I going to go to another side team?
Listen, man said, my manager is going to a different club. I'm following my manager, you know. You know what I mean? Because remember the day, it's Thomas Franks that put him on the map.
Yeah.
I made people know about him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like him Wirtz, is it Wirtz? The other
Vitsa,
yeah, right. It's like, you know, Thomas Frank, make the people know about these people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even that one that went to Real Madrid, a defender went to Real Madrid.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, you know,
No. He's a Bournemouth. Sorry. He's Bournemouth. My mistake. Sorry. But like the thing is about it, yeah, right? Man United is dusty, but the only thing about like this guy Ekatike, don't get wrong, he's good. He's good. I like the player. But the only thing about him is that Frankfurt asking too much money, and
I ain't paying 80 million for him.
I wouldn't pay. You know what? The most I play for him, yeah, is 50 million, and I'm being kind.
You know what? Yeah, you know it's just the Premier League prices, bro.
No, he's not for the Premier League. Though. He's with thing. He's with thing. But you know what it is, yeah.
It's Premier League prices, brother.
Look at Ekatike's career, yeah, right. He's a PSG reject. You know that, don't you? Got rejected from PSG, and he's gone to Frankfurt. He's gone to Frankfurt, and he's found some form with Frankfurt. Yeah, he's found some form. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I like the form that he's found. Yeah, but he's still not worth 100 million. You're only supposed to pay that guy 50 million. I'm sorry, 50 million a month, and you're being kind because the fact of the day is this. Look at this now, right? With these players, these foreign players at the day, right? You're always taking a risk. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then,
100%.
But then when you look at sort of like players like Wirtz, you think to yourself, it's worth taking a risk with that player because you know of what he done. Twice-time German Player of the Year, and so on. You know what I mean? Record speak for itself, so you can take a risk with him because he's a generation talent. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But when you got like other players like Wirtz and certain other players, you literally taking a risk. You're still taking a risk with Wirtz because what it is at the day, he could have like balled out in Germany. Anything.
Well, he's a better footballer than Nunes, isn't he?
Yeah.
He can control the ball.
What I'm trying to say is at the day, right? I'm not saying it's going to. By no way is it going to, and I hope it doesn't. But there is a risk that it can all go wrong at Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm getting? There's that risk of it. Do you know what I mean? But like with Ekatike in the day, right? He's had one breakout season when you think about it. He's had one breakout season with Frankfurt, and now with Frankfurt, when I sort of like, what you want 100 million euros, 85 million pounds for this guy? Come on, man, do me a favor, man. Do me a favor.
The money is because of his age, his potential. Well, another thing is the Premier League, bro. It's the Premier League. For me, if I'm selling something, if I've got a league somewhere now, right, and Premier League or whatever, Scottish League, I come in to want to buy my players. My player's going to be 20 million. The player's worth for 20 million. I'm going to say, look, go on, 21 million. Go on, I'll make a little change. Now, if the Premier League are coming for him, I'm going to say 41. I'm going to double it, man, because it's Premier League. They're going to say, because the English have been so arrogant, we're our best league in the world, we've got all the money. Well, that's why the foreigners, again, will pay the money then. That's what they want. It's not about you trying to get the best deal like everyone else is trying to do. You're being so arrogant with your best league in the world. Everyone's a farmers league. We've got all the money. We'll pay the money then. You don't understand? That's what they're doing. That's what it is. The fact is. Let me talk. So cost you. He is in his age group. He's one of the best young strikers in Europe in his age group, and it's a fact. He's going to be France's number 9 soon. He's going to be France's number 9. Who's their number 9 now? They've got that player who Koulibaly, a guy that the one who missed the 1-on-1 against the keeper in the final. He's better than him already, bro. He's he's the under 21 number 1 starter. He's the next one. I guarantee you.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I don't doubt what I'm trying to say. I don't doubt his skill and ability. I don't doubt that. That's not in doubt here. The doubt, the thing is that you're still taking a risk. Look at this. Look at Lacazette. Lacazette was doing up numbers in the French league. Something like 49 games and he scored like 47 goals on competition and that. He was doing the numbers. He came to Arsenal and he couldn't transport that to Arsenal. So what I'm trying to say, you're literally taking a risk with these players. I don't doubt his skill. I don't doubt his ability. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But he's not worth 100 million. Yeah. And the reason why
I think it's the thing today, bro.
Now, 1 second. The reason why Frankfurt are charging 100 million is because they don't want to sell him. So they put an unrealistic price tag on him to sort of like push like teams away from from buying him, because they don't want to sell him. Because what isn't they already sold Mamouche to Man City, and he was one of their best players as well. Him and Mamouche and Ekitike, right? Them two and they gelled well together. They was really good together. So they already lost one of their good players. They don't want to lose this one. So what they're doing, what clubs would do at the end of the day, right, is if they don't want to lose a player, they'll put like
higher price tag,
higher price tag, which people like us and they think, man, he's not worth that. He's not worth that, and that would push them away. Then they're going to hold on to him for a bit more longer. Or what they would do is this: is like when they've got a player and they know he's good, they'll put like they'll make his son another contract, and put a big buyout clause, like a ridiculous buyout clause, on it, like 500 million or some crap like that. Do you know what I mean? This is what the tactics they do, but they don't want to sell a player, and that's what it comes down to with Hugo. Is the fact that Frankfurt do not want to lose it, because you look at it. Look at Anton. Let's say at the end of the day, right, that Liverpool say, all right, then we'll call your bluff. We'll pay 100 million for him, right? Yeah. And they sell him. Who else have they got?
Who else? They got no one to really truly. But they're gonna have to look at. And they're gonna have with 100 million. I'm sure they can probably get someone around that, maybe loan for the season. They're probably going to get Bradley Barcola, which is for me. Half of it. I'm just using any name at the moment. I'm just saying, not saying that he's going to go there.
Yeah, I hear that. But what you got to realize as well, is the pulling power that Eintracht Frankfurt have. I don't think they've got that much pulling power. I'm just saying that they can probably pull a rabbit out of the hat. Yeah. But it's going to be harder for them. So what's the next best thing to do? Keep a player in it.
Yeah.
So I put. So what I do in it for that? If I know at the day, Anton, at the day, right, that I've got something, right, and I know at the day that you're not going to pay this price for it, and I want to keep it, I'm going to quote that price. You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down.
The thing is, I'm sorry to interrupt. The thing is, it's the Premier League's fault. You know what I mean? They put these prices into their own players. Now the rest of the world is following. So there's no one else to blame. You know what I mean? But I ain't paying 80 million for him. I'm sorry. Like
he's the next one, guys. I'm telling you, he's the next one.
The last one we did that to is Darwin Núñez. I don't want to go down that route.
Yeah, I hear you. But the thing is, we've seen more of this guy. With Darwin Núñez, it's more like a YouTube thing.
Anton, you add another 20 million on top of that. You got Alvarez. So what's the point? I mean,
they don't. Again,
he's proven.
They don't want to. They don't want to let him go, man.
His buyout clause, whatever it is they say, and then you got the right to talk to him. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just talk to him and see what he says. I'm sure if Arne Slot says to him, "We've got this, we've got that, something Atletico can't offer you," he'll say, "I'm coming." He's a winner, guy. The guy is a born winner. He's won everything in football. He's completed football. He's won every trophy.
I've seen it.
I'd rather pay 100.
I've seen it too.
I'd rather pay 100 million plus for something like Alvarez than pay 100 million for Ekitike.
Exactly, bro.
That's what I would rather do.
So you will do this, right? Because what it seems like, as I've reiterated, Atletico Madrid are not going to be selling him anytime soon. They're selling him next. I know that. They're selling. If anything, it'll be next year.
Would you do this?
Yeah.
Would you do this for 1 year? We can't get Alvarez.
Firmino is better that Jota and Nunes, I'm saying 1 year with us, and he gets Isaac next season for cheaper than 100 million plus. What? Give who?
Get Firmino for 1 season. Get him
Nah,
back for 1
man,
season.
nah, man.
What Aaron needs to understand is it wasn't like Liverpool actually pushed him out, brother. It wasn't. Liverpool actually offered him a new contract. Then he said to the manager, "Boss, my legs are done. I can't do what you asked me to do anymore. It's time to go." That's what he said. They offered him a new contract, bro. And the guy wanted to leave. He's a smart guy because to keep your legacy and you don't want people questioning
Right,
you.
I'm just about to say that.
You do. That's what you do. You know you can't do it anymore. And he left. Don't go back, man. Go forward, man. Come on. Go forward.
What are you saying about Anton, what are you saying about Alvarez now? What are you saying about Alvarez?
What's up, Alvarez? Yeah, they're gonna keep him for another year in the season, man.
Yeah.
There's no way we're gonna get him, man. So I was just thinking,
and
the
just
best,
the best and speak to the guy.
what we got in the moment right now, we got at the moment right now that we can feasibly get. I know it's a lot of money, but the thing is, we're not spending a lot. It's only now we spent a lot of money. I'm sure we've got enough money to get a striker, bro. For me, I would take him. Man. I know I say 100 million. That's not my 100 million. It's not your 100 million.
I know, but
let them bumper club people spend money who don't really spend money, man.
Anton,
you know what I'm saying?
Anton, wouldn't you rather say, okay, then I hear you on Ekatike, I hear you. But if that's the case, you're going to pay 100 million. Wouldn't you rather pay and put another 20 million on top of that and go for Isaac?
Yeah, another one as well.
Are they going to sell? Are they going to sell?
No, he's already said he wants to play for Liverpool.
Nobody else.
He wants nobody else because if I don't play for Liverpool, I'll stay at Newcastle.
Newcastle, that's what he said. Yeah.
He's going to stay. He's going to stay there then. So he's staying there.
No, because what he's saying, they're gonna Liverpool are gonna open talks when they get this Wirtz still properly wrapped up. Yeah, they're gonna
they're looking for another striker. Yeah.
They're gonna entertain talks with Isaac. Yeah, Isaac's come out and said he wants to play for Liverpool. That's the only team he wants to play for. If he can't get to Liverpool, right, for any reason, he will stay with Newcastle. So what I'm trying to say, if you're gonna push out 100 million for Ekatike, you might as well put another 20 million on top of that because you'll probably make that in player sales anyway, right? Because they want Harvey Elliott, don't they? They want Harvey Elliott and they want Gomez, yeah. So you can then at the day say, look, right, we'll give you Harvey Elliott and Gomez and give you like 50 million on top.
And Kwanzaa. Take Kwanzaa as well, bro.
No, they don't.
Come on, man. What's the matter with you guys?
No. They don't want Kwanzaa, but I'll throw in Kwanzaa.
Don't throw in Kwanzaa.
Don't throw in Kwanzaa. Because the nice schemes are going to throw him in there as well.
Anton, don't throw in Kwanzaa. What you do with Kwanzaa, you send him to Leverkusen, on loan. You send him to Leverkusen on loan so you can get some vital first team minutes in his bones in the day, right? And trust me, he comes back bigger and better to your league, yeah? But what I'm trying to say, if we take Kwanzaa out of the equation, right, because he's not going to be in the equation. If you give them Harvey Elliott and you give them Gomez, right, yeah? And you give them like 50 million on top, you're getting Isaac, bro. You're getting Isaac, bro.
Hang on.
What you think?
Wait. Hang on. Anton, what's the reason you don't like Kwanzaa? What has he done to you for you to get rid of him? I'm just confused. We play football. We coach. You know how youngsters develop. So I'm asking you, how dare you want him out? I don't understand.
How dare you?
Why do I want him out? Because he's not the main guy. I feel like he's not the main guy in the team.
Yeah,
how it was when he was playing for the under 19s and things like that coming through. You could see he had the cojones. You could see that. So I think he tried to bring that kind of nonsense back to the first team, and it's not the same, bro. The amount of times the guy makes the. I know everyone makes mistakes, but the mistakes he makes, Foz, I can't live with them, Foz. Honestly, they're so bad. It's so bad, brother. And decision making sometimes. Oh my God, I'm seeing. When I was hate about Gomez, sometimes I'm seeing that in abundance with him.
And
I'm seeing it with abundance with him.
Yeah, he's just a kid, man.
Foz.
First season.
Someone else.
Let me say something.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else said that. Let me tell you this. Let me stop with that one there. Someone else said that to me. I love Liverpool supporter said it to me. He goes, he's only 22, bro. Give me a chance. I said, Braithwaite was only 22 as well.
Who?
Braithwaite is 22 as well. Braithwaite is a better player. He's a better player. He's a better defender.
And you know, but everybody develops differently, and you should know that.
I hear you.
Yeah,
but for me,
it makes no sense.
Seen too much of him.
And you look at
whatever
the guy.
Team gets him. Yeah.
Anton, you haven't.
He looks dopey as well.
Anton, you haven't really.
Anton doesn't want any Liverpool players. Just forget about it, man. Just call it a game.
Listen, you haven't really seen enough of him because we haven't seen enough.
No, we haven't seen enough of him.
We support the same team. What it is at the end of the day, right? What happened is that Jurgen Klopp, the season that he before he left, brought in Kwanzaa. You know what I mean? And tried him out. Do you know what I mean? He played a season in the first team on and off. Yeah. He's come back this season and played another season in the team on and off. Nobody's seen really a lot of him. That's what I'm saying, right? Because he's still in England under 21, so he can't be that bad, yeah? And I've seen him play. I've seen him play, right, in Luton for England 21s when they smashed Austria 4-1 or something like that. They destroyed them, actually. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, people like Kwanzaa need a loan. I need to be allowed to develop on loan. Do you know what I mean? So what you do, you send him to sort of like by Leverkusen, yeah, and he gets to work under Ten Hag, which at the end of the day, sort of like for his standards, yeah, he's good. You know what I mean? He'd be good in Germany, working in Germany, Holland, and because he's proved himself, yeah, right. You send him there, and you send him there on loan. You don't get rid of him. You don't get rid of him like that. And he comes back to your club, yeah, bigger and better. And then what happens, yeah, that saves you money in buying another defender.
May I interject, sir?
I know you're going to say that. I know exactly.
May I interject, sir?
You can. Yeah.
For the panel, then, please. Yes.
Go for it.
Yes, he's young.
I'm just shocked what you're saying.
Yes, about all this things.
You're comparing everybody with Darwin Núñez.
Yes. But please answer me this question: why the Ross Clark was we going for Dean Holson?
Yeah.
Why the Ross Clark? Why were we going for Dean Holson?
He's a defender, isn't it?
Oh, we still need a defender.
Why was we coming for him? Listen. There's a reason
You're
why.
not making sense, though, Anton.
Okay. Wait. Another one. Against who is it? Ipswich. Can the panel tell us what happened in the game?
Yeah, but you all know that. Anton, you're not really.
He got pulled off, bro, because that is the reason why.
What I'm trying to say, Anton.
Wait. They're looking for more defenders than him. They're looking for other players than him. They're looking for more defenders than him. I guarantee you that, bro. For me, I feel like it's the romantic thing again. Liverpool fans, romance.
No.
In quality, no, he makes the wrong decision. I've seen people younger than him.
Yeah, but God, you see.
Everyone does.
It's like Darwin Núñez, my friend. Not everybody.
You're not making sense,
bro. You listen. It's gonna be Darwin Núñez in the back.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be Darwin Núñez in the fence.
I'll let you speak already. Let me just come in here. Let me interject here. Like Anton, you can't read. You should know better than most of people because you've played for. You've actually coached. Not every player develops like other players.
No,
you look at. Let me finish, bro. You just like. You look at his first season, there was a fan base saying he should get picked ahead of Konate. They loved him so much. I mean, that because he was under Klopp. different formation, different environment.
Yeah,
Now he's in a new environment. He's struggling. I agree with you, Anton. Certain times he makes some brain fart decisions. I agree with you, but that's part of being young. You develop as a player eventually. But if you're painting the same brush with every player that comes through, Liverpool Football Club to Nunes, it's not the way to go about it, Anton. Because Nunes, me and you discussed it. He's not even a footballer. I know. I see it. I see his doesn't exist. You know what I mean? But
Nunes
say not a footballer,
Anton,
Nunes is an athlete.
yeah, he's just dumb.
Nunes is an
Yeah.
athlete. But the thing is, right?
Let me
I remember
finish.
you not said. I remember you not said something about seeing enough of him.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, but Kwanzaa, I can see he can improve, Anton. You can't, like I said, every player when they're young, he's only 21, 22, something like that, will make a mistake along the way when they're improving as players. And this is what's happened to Kwanzaa. He's under a different manager, different formation. He doesn't really understand it properly yet. But I think with experience in life, he will get better. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys.
What's that team he went to? What's that team he went for on loan to again in the Championship?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know.
Bristol City. Bristol City. The red team, red kit in it, white shorts.
Bristol City,
bro.
Bristol City.
Yeah. White shorts in it.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, he was terrible. I was watching him.
Yeah, but what? Anton, let me interject. Anton, hold on. Let me interject. Yeah, let me interject. Right. Yeah. When he was at Bristol City, and went alone to Bristol City, right? That was even before he had any first team experience with Liverpool.
But Anton doesn't see that, Angs. He doesn't see that.
But that's what big teams do, though.
Hold on. Anton. Yeah, Anton. There's many of players at the day, right? That's gone on loan before they've actually gone into the first team of Liverpool. So
of course.
Well, hold on. So you can't really use that as a sort of like a reasoning, right? The thing is about sort of like what Fuzz said was true. I was going to say the same thing. He's had one season with Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp brought him in, yeah? The second season he's had, that was under Arne Slot, which Arne Slot, different tactics, different way of playing. Do you know what I mean? So he's had to try to get used to that. And plus the fact that he hasn't fully developed yet as a footballer. So hence what you do then with a person like that, you send him on loan, right? To Germany or something like that, right? For him to develop more. Yeah, we develop more and get more of a better player, play in a different environment, get more first team experience, and so on. However, if you loan him out for like 2 years or even a year, and he comes back and it's the same thing, well, then you can look to say, well, look, you know what, you got to go because we tried everything with you and like it's not working. But necessarily now, you cannot get rid of Kwanzaa now. And also as well, you cannot compare Kwanzaa to Darwin Nunes because Darwin Nunes has had more.
I didn't do that.
Hold on.
Brainwise.
You can't, because what it is, Darwin Nunes has had more first team experience in 3 different countries, remember? Spain, Portugal, and now England. And he's still not the one.
Producing the goods.
So you cannot compare the two. It's night and day.
I understand where Anton's coming from, Uncle.
I didn't compare them. I
know you didn't. Brainwise. I'm talking about brainwise. Dumb.
Yeah,
but the thing is, Uncle. The thing is, like with Kwanzaa, I know where Anton's coming from because I see Kwanzaa making silly mistakes on a consistent basis, which is running from the back and losing the ball and the team scoring. That's what Anton is talking about. I get you, Anton.
The last game, Brighton. Look at the game in Brighton.
I'm not blind. I'm not blind. I know exactly what you're talking about, but that's with lack of experience. And as I said, with time, he will get better. I'm a firm believer.
That's the thing. Even with that now, the mistakes that Darwin Nunes is making now, Darwin Nunes should not be making those mistakes because he's had so much experience, right? He's had experience in 3 countries. He should not be making those mistakes, Why I say in the day you cannot compare sort of like the both because like Kwanzaa has only had sort of like English experience, and he's played on a two like man just already, right? And both has got different styles, Yes, at the day he's made the mistakes because I've pointed them out. But what I'm saying at the day, right, to actually cure the mistakes that he's making, he needs to go on a year-long loan
and play consistent
cool.
football.
and
Yeah.
consistently
Okay.
develop so he can get more minutes and blah blah blah. If he
I
comes
did
back
not-
to hold on, if he comes back to Liverpool, right, and still makes the same mistakes as he's making before, well then you're not a Liverpool player.
I'm with Anton. I'm with Anton with
Okay.
that one. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
go on, Anton,
I will side with Anton. Then I will side with
did
Anton.
not.
Anton, one second before you go. 1 second. Let me just read the comment. Centre backs concede pens, score own goals all the time, though no fault of their own. Yep, I agree with that. We should also loan out Chiesa to Dortmund or Atletico, increase his value. He needs to stay fit this way. In fact, Slot started him ahead of Abu at Ipswich after a strong pre-season. There you go. Big up Baz. Smash the likes, people. But go on, Anton. We're gonna finish the show anyway, but go on.
But you've not repeated yourself about 3 times in the same thing, yeah? I did not once say mention him.
No,
in
I'm
the same
talking about the
breath as
brain,
Darwin
Anton, the
Núñez.
brain, the way.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
But Rod's mentioned it about Darwin Núñez, the three countries and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
I didn't mention it. What? But anyway, okay. But the mistakes he makes, right? He's going to be 23 soon. You know, I'm sorry, but for me, I've seen him in the teams. I've seen him in the under 20s. I've seen him in play for Bristol. I'm sorry, man. I think for me personally, in my opinion, I don't think he's good enough. I
Okay.
I honestly
That's your
do.
opinion. That's your
And I
opinion.
don't think people say about young. There's people younger than him where they're screwed on. You know what I'm saying? There's people that they're fit. I've seen 15-year-olds. I was watching under 16 the European Championships with the mentality and the coordination, everything, and running the game is way above Mister. I'm so sorry, but I know you got your own opinions, but many a times I've watched kind of players. I think out of all the players, I think of what I've seen from young and the under 20s and all them things go on to do things more like go crazy. I've watched too many of them tournaments. For you know, for what, for well, me, I've been watching them under 20s, them under 17 World Cups. You know me, I've been watching them for decades, yeah, and I've seen worldies come through, worldies, and say, you know what? No, this watch. And it's always, most of the time, 9 out of 10, them man have gone on and have bad careers, you know? I'm not saying I'm just a Don Scatter man, but I'll tell you what, if I had the chance and someone gave me that, bro, I'm on that, and I'm telling you, I'll be making bare ballers. I'm telling you 100%. I put my heart on it, my heart and soul on it. I put my house on it. That I've seen play. With Kwanzaa, I've seen him at the younger generations, younger England, and I don't think he's the one. There's better players than him.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're entitled to your opinion, my friend. But with me, I could see something different to you. You know what I mean? And I've always said that.
Yeah.
When you're at the age of 22, you still got room to improve.
He's going to be 23.
Yeah, you have even 23. You haven't even reached the prime yet. So I mean, that means they're still improving. Like, this is why I was pissed off at Trent. I thought Trent. Let me finish, bro. I thought Trent used us, in his youth, and then in his prime, he's giving it to Real Madrid, and that's a snaky move. You know what I'm saying? So now, probably you're gonna see a different Trent to the one you see at Liverpool. He's a grown man. You know what I mean? He's physically, ready. And this is what I'm saying about Kwanzaa. I know, and he doesn't look like good on the eye, but I'm willing to give him a chance to improve. That's the difference between me and you. I see the mistakes. Let me finish. I see the mistakes in him. I see what I even mentioned it to you, Anton, what you see. So I know what you see, but I'm always gonna, give him a chance. What is that? Albert.
Look at it.
I can't. Nunes.
Yeah, Atletico Madrid on top.
Yeah, I hope so, man. And Aram says we can get whoever we want if we sell Diaz, Nunes, Elliott, Doak, Tsimikas, and Besetic. That's nearly 300 million. I wish we could get that much.
Well, no one's on my side saying Kwanzaa. Yeah, no, get rid of Kwanzaa now.
We'll have it.
Oh my God.
Big up, hang on, Anton. B says if we get Ekatike, we are finished. Is Slot if Slot wants him or Edwards and Richard? If Slot want to win the league again and the UCL, he should get Alvarez or Isak. Maybe Kerkez is better than Ekatike. I don't know about that.
No, no.
But here's a good look.
We've seen people come from the Portuguese league before, bro.
There you go.
We've seen them. We've seen them, especially.
He agrees with you, Anton. There you go. Trash.
Yes, you got one. Yes, yes.
1 out of 50. There
All
you go.
need is one.
Anyway, I got to go, guys. Cause I got to go for a course tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you got a course tomorrow. Good luck, man.
No, is it glasses course because you're watching Kwanzaa? Yeah. All right, cool.
Keep saying that. Keep saying that. Anton,
remember I told you guys, you better mark it down, yeah. Remember,
Anton, for saying that you're this now.
You guys come back crying.
The thing is about Anton, right? He sees a player make one mistake and then
that's it, and it's over.
No, it's not one. It's not one. Like I said, I see him in the under 20s. I see him in the under 19s. I've seen him. I've seen him at Bristol. I've seen him.
Anton, you're ruthless, boy. You're ruthless.
He actually looks dumb, bro. He actually looks
Anton
dumb.
soccer school.
That's what you see that now. You see that,
man.
You see that.
Anton is ruthless, mate. He's ruthless, coach, mate. Oh man, nice one. Take care. Big up, Lee, bro. All right, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching this back as well, take care, everybody. Thank you for.
Bless up.
Bless up.
We could be back tomorrow. We could be back. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll probably be back tomorrow.
Even Uncle.
Yeah. Do a poll tomorrow. Do a poll and say Kwanzaa, please. I beg you. Do a poll. Do it.
Anthony gonna lose.
Just let it shine through.
Oh, the poll. Sorry. Do you like the signing so far? 91% yes. Only 9% say no. So they need. Yeah, I don't know.
9%.
You know what you hate about the signings? Strange. Very strange. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. I mean later on.
Peace.